For those wondering who Khamzat's coach is, and why he is regarded as a beast, let me fill you in on that info. We all know how amazing Khamzat has been since he arrived at the UFC, but some of this can be attributed to the training he received from his head coach. It is also a well-known fact that Khamzat Chimaev has the same coach as the famous heavyweight fighter Alexander Gustafsson. This man is Andreas Michael. Andreas Michael has gone from being a relatively unknown coach to becoming one of Europe's absolute best MMA coaches and taking care of some of the world's best fighters. His team includes Nico Musoki, Christian Lexel, Diego Gonzalez, Magnus Jaikin Kedenblad, and Alexander Gustafsson. Andreas Michael isn't just your run-of-the-mill coach. He is, in every sense of the word, a beast, and one with a lot of experience under his belt, as he used to be a former boxing coach and the former amateur boxing coach for the Sweden Olympics team. He is also the co-owner of the All-Star Gymnasium in Stockholm, Sweden, where current and former UFC fighters such as Alexander Gustafsson, Khamzat Chimaev, Ilir Latifi, and Reza Madadi train. But that isn't all about this great man. He made his way to Sweden to study and began to educate boxers. Michael, a former multiple amateur boxing champion and professional pugilist, suffered an arm injury that ended his fighting career. Looking to make his bones as a trainer, Michael began to drill Swedish amateur fighters. It would only take a few years before his coaching potential would be noticed at the national level. This opportunity eventually led Michael to a career as a chief MMA trainer. Andreas Michael wasn't originally an MMA coach. Like I previously stated, he used to be a boxing coach. However, he got involved with MMA when a bunch of the guys came to him to train their boxing in preparation for future matches. As he watched the fighters display their techniques and skills during training, he started developing more interest in MMA. As the fighters displayed more strength and loyalty to their training, they started winning more fights, even against guys renowned as amazing boxers with many matches under their belt. This began his journey as an MMA coach. Speaking from his home base in Stockholm, Michael explained, "After years of coaching, I created national champions, and I was asked to coach the Swedish amateur boxing national team. Once I was there, I got MMA fighters starting to come into the club wanting to learn how to strike. I quickly noticed that these guys were in shape. They worked really hard. They would spar with boxers that were more experienced, and yeah, they got their asses kicked, but they kept coming." Michael added, "I started teaching them the fundamentals of boxing, and I saw the quick progress, so I thought to myself, we really might have something here. I then started to have training sessions at an MMA club, and it started to pull me in even more. I also saw that there was less politics in MMA as compared to boxing. It was easier to mold an MMA fighter and get sponsorship without having to go through all the red tape. MMA just made sense to me." When asked if he had picked up a few moves as he trained MMA fighters, he said that he had gained an understanding of the sport itself. However, he isn't exactly well versed in the sport enough to perform some of the techniques involved. Regardless, he is still the gym's head coach, and he has managed to make a great team out of his fighters. His exact words were, "Even the general of an army can shoot all the weapons. He can't drive all the vehicles, but he still leads the army. So that's my concept. I'm one of the generals of the army, and maybe I can't shoot all of the guns. Maybe I can't shoot all of the pistols, all of the weapons we have. But at the end of the day, I have a winning concept. We have a winning concept. We have great instructors, great coaches, great sparring partners that we work with, and all this is a part of the puzzle that makes the great picture." Andreas Michael has accomplished a lot with his team as an MMA coach. Between November 2010 and December 2011, he said that his team of fighters had about 30 professional fights, and they have managed to get 28 wins, only losing 2 matches. This might not be very recent, but it gives a relative overview of the success of the team and the training they received from their head coach, Andreas Michael. Andreas Michael has also worked with other gyms, specifically the Alliance MMA gym in San Diego, USA. This relationship came about after Alexander Gustafsson's loss to Phil Davis at UFC 112. Gustafsson has also been training part-time with Davis and the others at Alliance MMA in San Diego, California. After his title fight against John Jones at UFC 165, rumors came out that Gustafsson would leave Alliance to train only in Sweden. However, Gustafsson and his team later came out saying that the rumors were false and that he would still mix up his training by spending time at Alliance as well as flying people in from the United States to train with him in Sweden for his future fights. Gustafsson and others from All Star have traveled to train in San Diego in between fights. On numerous occasions, Alliance fighters have also traveled to Sweden to be part of Gustafsson's training camps. Phil Davis was there helping him to prepare for Glover Teixeira in 2017. Andreas Michael has even said that his team Stockholm Shoot and Alliance are more or less a team, and they represent each other. This means that both gyms will be working together a lot more over the years. So, I know I mentioned a lot about the All-Star Gym in Stockholm, Sweden. I'll just give you a few details about them. All-Stars Training Center or All-Stars Gym is a successful gym in Stockholm, Sweden, with many practitioners, especially in MMA, who have had success in national and international organizations. This gym has produced a lot of top-class fighters. Amateur class practitioners competing for All-Star include 2019 World Cup gold winner Bianca Antman, 2019 World Cup gold winner Bezan Mahmoudi, and World Cup gold and heavyweight winner and now professional Erman Smajic. Within the sport's largest organization, the UFC, the gym has now and in the past been represented by several athletes, including Alexander Gustafsson, Ilir Latifi, Reza Madari, David Tamer, Khamzat Chimaev, and more. Even in Muay Thai, the gym is represented by the world elite two-time world champion Hamza Bugamza. That's not all. This gym has gotten some accolades of its own, winning the Gym of the Year award in 2013 and 2017. It is evident that Andreas Michael is doing good work with his gym and its members. It took a while before the All-Star Gym became what it is today. Michael saw an opportunity to lay the groundwork and grow the sport in the region of Stockholm. MMA is popular now, and we actually single-handedly made the sport what it is today here in Sweden. Michael recalled, "Everyone around here was like a free agent. A lot like Las Vegas, where everyone trains in like 300 different gyms. I didn't agree with this approach and felt that everyone would be better off if there was a home base for fighters to work out of and bring the talent together." Michael began to reach out to the local clubs and enacted his plan of unifying the different trainers, gyms, and disciplines into a cohesive unit capable of producing top-quality combatants, courtesy of world-class preparation regimens. Michael slowly but surely saw his brainchild begin to take form, and things started to get better in the Swedish MMA scene. Obviously, Andreas Michael is a great coach and a good judge of talent. He once spoke about Khamzat Chimaev and shared his views on his dedication. He also mentioned how he started training Khamzat, saying, "Khamzat came in like maybe 3 years ago, and he was just a wrestler. No MMA, no grappling, no striking, and from day one, I saw that he had the eye of the tiger. He was a savage. He would not accept defeat. I once got a call from Alex Gustafsson, and he reminded me a little of Khamzat. This is a beast here. He's coming in, and he's beating up guys that are like doing this for like a long time. And he's only been doing this for like 1 month. I was thinking to myself, who is this guy?" With how much success Khamzat Chimaev has had in his MMA career, it is evident that Andreas Michael did one hell of a job with him. He truly is a beast of a coach. Let us know what you think about this great coach and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates on our videos. Till next time.